Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for March 2nd, 2017. For your Thursday, cold front that moved through yesterday with some showers and thunderstorms is now well off to the east and off the coast here. We will, in its wake, have very breezy conditions and very chilly conditions, very seasonally chilly conditions. But these lines I'm drawing here are the isobars, which are very close together, which will lead to these windy conditions today. We do have a wind advisory up for parts of the area to deal with today, but I think generally you're talking about winds 14 to 20 miles per hour thereabout, and then some gusts that are going to be 30 to 35, maybe a little higher than that, but I wouldn't get too carried away with that. I think your winds are generally 30 to 35 in gusts. And then as the day wears on, this is looking at the morning here, as the day wears on, these isobars start to spread apart here, so we're going to have the diminishing winds as we head into the late afternoon and early evening hours, and that will continue in the overnight. So just this morning, for the most part, into early afternoon, we're dealing with those winds, again, with the temperatures being back down to near normal for what is supposed to be on March 2nd, which is the lower 40, low to mid 40s. Those temperatures will, combined with the winds, will make for a wind chill today, and that will be keeping temperatures feeling like they're in the 20s and 30s. So just keep that in mind if you're going outside today. Will feel a lot colder than it did yesterday for sure. As we get into Thursday night, we're going to have an increase in clouds, and that's going to be then Friday morning. We're going to have an opportunity for a quick snow shower here. Now, people have been asking me about this, what's going on with the snow Friday. There is no snow Friday except for a few flakes, okay? So you might see a few snowflakes flying, some flurries, maybe a passing snow shower. Nothing of any big deal at all. We're not talking about any accumulations across the coverage area. Nothing at all shown on most models here. Let's go over to the NAM high-res future simulator radar just so you can see what's going on from 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Friday, and move ahead from this point. Here's 5, 6, 7. You can see these little streamers here. Here's 10 a.m. And early afternoon. But you might have a passing snow shower here. That's about it. That's all you see. There's nothing concentrated here whatsoever. And even further south, where you're seeing some precipitation pop up here, the temperatures are above 32, so this isn't sticking. Might be sticking up here in the far northwestern areas, but that's about it. Okay, so we're not looking at much of anything here of consequence here on Friday. We will remain cold here on Friday. High pressure is going to be off to our southwest, I should say. And we go a little bit further from that point to Saturday. Not much change at all here. You have high pressure that is due south of the region, sitting right about here. So the flow is still coming in from this direction, so you're still going to have cold temperatures hanging in here on Saturday as well. Sunday, I really don't expect too much of a warm-up either. We are going to go mostly sunny here on Saturday. Same thing here for Sunday, but you're really not seeing too much change in temperature. Maybe a little bit, and that's it. High pressure still off to our south, so still getting a flow in here like this, kind of coming in from the west or west-northwest. So still kind of, they call it seasonably chilly here on Sunday. We do have a warm-up here expected here on Monday, though, and that's because if you see this little piece of energy right here, this is actually along a warm front, very weak warm front that's going to move through during the overnight hours. Is going to be Sunday night. You can see very little to no precipitation with this front as it moves through. But behind it, winds are going to start coming in from the southwest again, so we're going to get a couple days, just 2 days we're looking at, which will take us out to, we're now talking about the 6th and 7th here, okay? So once we get to that point here, we're going to have the opportunity for some warming temperatures. Of course, the high pressure is going to be in this position off the eastern seaboard. We saw what that did last week. Gets a return flow out here from the southwest, and that gets our temperatures up here quite a bit. And that'll occur ahead of this cold front that's going to be coming in from the west that should arrive here on Tuesday at some point. Here is Tuesday. Ahead of this front, though, it will be quite warm, we think, here on Tuesday. The cold air is going to come in behind this once this front moves through. But Monday, Tuesday, expecting to be some mild days after a relatively chilly weekend. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martins. That is your outlook for March 2nd, 2017. Have a great Thursday.